Here, live.
But we're doing full intro, right? Like we're just gonna send it.
Yeah, perfect. And stream. Just waiting for Instagram as always because that one's always far behind. Oh,
Nice background, buddy.
I know, dude. Well, I didn't even pull the thing out yet, you know?
Paint that wall green.
What?
Paint that wall green.
I guess I'm gonna have to paint the wall green. I mean, what other option do I have?
Then you'll have a real green room.
That's really what I need. It's just why is this not working?
Oh,
Instagram's
we're
stupid.
live somewhere. Instagram always sucks.
Unable to connect. What the hell? I'll try. I'll give it one try. If it doesn't work, then
I'm in the clouds over here.
I'll give it one more go ahead. If it doesn't work, we're gonna go without it. Key, paste, save. It says offline. See if she'll go now. Sending data. Come on. Come on, girl. I know you're there. Oh, there she is. She's screening. She's streaming. All right, live on Instagram, dude. Well,
Shit. Only took a minute and 30 seconds.
oh, that's not bad, dude. Not bad at all. Well, welcome back to the Outdoor Drive podcast. Yet another episode. I know that we missed last week. Last week was one of those weeks. I'll tell you, getting ready for hunt stock and knowing that the scattered tornadoes was coming. It was. We prepped for it though. We did it. We got it. I'm glad we did it. What do you think, Steve?
We dodged a bullet, but we were ready for it.
We did dodge a bullet. It was supposed to be way worse than it actually was, and it wasn't all that bad. We actually had a great time. What do you think was the most thing that stood out for you, Stevie, as far as hunt
Ooh,
stock went?
Saturday night campfire with them boys playing the guitar was probably my favorite.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
It was a good hunt stock. The after parties were absolutely great. It was good to see everybody network with people. There's some new people there, some of the regulars over the years. Some great giveaways. Stevie won all kinds of great stuff. He came up with a
Bowtech, baby.
yeah. I mean, what happens if you?
Crazy just to see the growth of that event. I mean, this is only year 3, and, like I said this weekend when we were there, it was the first one, so not last year, the year before, there was 2 tents there, us and one other person, and now you look at that upper lot, man, and it looks like a full-blown motorhome, you know? It's a lot of people camping up there.
Oh, I know it's absolutely crazy. There's a bunch of them here on Instagram. So,
Cool.
um, what do you
Yeah,
think?
what's that?
Nope. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, go right into it. I just got almost like a little killer's corner here. I mean, aside from Pat Guyette hosting and doing a great job with Hunt Stock, it was nice to see Ian and Dawson and Mackenzie from Beyond the Boundaries. We got to hang out with Dialed In, Chris and Lydia, Seth Edwards, Eric from Bow Hunt Mass, Tag Soup, of course, Jake from Bow Minded. It's just that's the best thing about show season is you get to see the only time you see some of those people is at
Right.
shows. And I think that's what I look forward to the most for shows like that. It's like, oh, we're gonna see Jake. We're gonna see, you're gonna see Ian.
No, there's a ton of them. I mean, even the boys that came and stopped by the the
Yeah,
the the booth. I mean, considering like Jeremy and Mama Podcast or Podcast Mom,
Mama McGillicuddy.
yeah, she took that name on
Yeah.
this past weekend. There was
Steven
a
the Jason Carpenter. Steven came with the venison burgers and the homemade barbecue sauce and relish, and relieved me of my grill duties for one meal, which was nice to watch somebody else run the grill.
just to name some of the other guys. I mean, Brandon Ashford and Jake, and I mean there was just a pile of Pat. I mean, there's just a pile of guys that stopped by and hung out with us.
Yeah. Uh,
It was
yeah.
definitely really cool.
Boys
It
from
was
Northeast Taxidermy. It was fun to hang out with them. Sarge, our new
yeah.
friend Sarge.
It was good. We made a lot of really new friends, and actually, this podcast coming out this week is from a new friend too, from Bearded Buck, Patrick. I mean, he's been a listener for a long time, and now to get him on the podcast and talk to him about filming and kind of his kind of outlook on it. I mean, it's been really good. So, I mean, what do you think, Stevie? Let's do the giveaway. That's why everyone's here.
I think we should do the sponsors first, just to make
You
them
want-
wait a little bit
you want
longer.
the sponsor? I mean, we're gonna run through the sponsors while we're doing the giveaways, but yeah, let's give it away, Stevie. Let's give away the house, man.
All right, we doing this first.
Yeah, let's do the giveaway, and then we can go into what we got to go into.
So before nobody knows what their number is. So should we read that off real quick just so they know?
Nope. So their numbers were on their tickets, so they should know their numbers, and then as they win, it'll be kind of like a little surprise for them, so that they can actually see, if they actually won or not. What do you say?
All right. I'm here. I'm ready to spin this wheel. First thing we're going with a win checker from.
WinCent Mini from WinCent right here. Absolutely perfect.
Good luck, everybody.
Give it away.
Woo. I feel like Bob Barker. 19.
Ooh, that's Brandon Ashford.
Ashford.
Yeah. Well, the sad thing is you got to take his number out of there, so he's out for the saddle. So no saddle for you on that one, Brandon. Yeah. All right, we got another WinCent with no urine in it. We got another one. Let's give that thing away.
Spin this sucker.
I should probably that's all right. We'll figure it out. You write this
down? Number 1.
Ooh, who was lucky number 1?
It is
Gabe C.
Gabe C. Congratulations. All right, what are we doing now? The Nor'easter box call and mouth calls?
Yep, let's do that.
All right, spin that sucker. Oh man, they're all hitting a little. Number 3. Number 4. Mark Puzzle. No way. Mark his own calls.
No, spin it again. He can't.
Are we gonna supersede that?
What?
I'm gonna leave him in. I'm not gonna remove him, but I'm spinning it again. So he's in. Right. So he's in it for the Huntworth and the saddle. How about that?
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Come
Let's go back to 4.
I think my wheels broke. All right. Unreal. Jesus, 17. David Richard. That's some Nor'easter calls coming your way.
17. David Richard.
Move. All right. So now we're going with the Huntworth top and bottoms.
Top and bottoms, they're midweight, and you can pick them in Disruption or Tarnin. I'll get a hold of you, and then we'll get your sizes, and we'll get your address so we can ship it out. So did you take number 17 out of the mix? Good.
Yeah. Yep.
You got it. All right. Spin it up. Huntworth, tops and bottoms, midweights. The good stuff. We're down to the good stuff, boys.
Uh-oh.
Who's that? What's it doing? Number 9.
Kaysen Carpenter.
Huntworth.
Congratulations, Kaysen. Unfortunately, I got to take you out of the mix for the saddle, though.
For the saddle. So last but not least, saddle, guys. We got the regular method number 2. This is it, right?
My saddle of choice for the last 3 years. So
here it is. The saddle.
I'm excited.
The Latitude saddle. I almost said Hunt.
All right, you ready?
Do it.
Should we do the sponsors first?
Let them wait
for the saddle.
Let them wait. Number
that's gotta be Steven Carpenter. Jesus, them boys cleaned up this week too, man. Congratulations,
guys. Saddle. Well, we appreciate all of you guys that participated in the giveaway here this past weekend. It was great for all of you guys to stop by, hang out, eat some burgers, shoot the shit with us, and just have a good time. I mean, that's what those events are all about. It's just to network and and hang out with good people. There was a ton of great giveaways. You guys don't sleep on it next year.
No.
It was
Even
a
in
great.
the bad weather, man. Like Friday was like a sketchy day, and that storm rolled through Saturday afternoon, and it was still jamming. You know what? It almost get it. I don't know if this sounds bad, but it almost has like the feel of like a county fair, kind of, because you got some food trucks and like everyone's just like hanging out and shooting the shit and checking out all the vendors, but it's all hunting.
Right.
It's just there's nothing like it, man. It's awesome.
Oh, cool. On the David Richard was on here. He's on our Instagram feed right now. He said nice. So that was cool. There's a bunch of guys over here on this side. I didn't even see it. I don't check this much often, but bunch of good people. Congratulations to all you guys. Now it's just great, man, to kick it and just see those people that we don't get to see maybe once a year, twice a year if we do another show local, and it's good to hang out with everybody, and it's just fun. It's just a good outing. There was times where I look up in the booth and there's nobody in the booth, but we're all in the camping section. Like you
True.
know,
I
just
mean, uh, our setup was pretty sweet. I mean, it worked well for the weather predictions, and I think we did a good job as far as having everything we needed right there. But um, what are you gonna do, right?
I almost got eaten by a dog.
Oh yeah, that dog. That
Did
dog
you
was a problem.
see the video of that?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I have to send it to you, dude. It's actually, since we're live here, maybe I can get it to pull up on my phone here. Oh yeah, here she is. Here she is. All right. So me and Lydia were doing some B-roll walking down the aisle, right? Let me see if I can press this while I'm doing it. Oh, right here. So we're walking down the aisle, and this dog,
Is that slow mo?
yeah, look at that thing, dude. It was trying to eat my arm off.
That dog was a problem all weekend.
Dude, that thing was like trying to mound on me, dude. And the lady goes and says, "Oh well, I think it was the way that you were walking." And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, what if like someone had like hip dysplasia and they're walking like that? You mean your dog is gonna chew their other leg off? Like
Mm.
that's not cool, man.
That dog went after that Brittany the day before.
Charging people's deer and everything else. So
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
it is what it is. Oh, dude, Steve just jumped on. The countdown begins until the New York nuisance hunt. You want to talk about that for a second?
Me? Oh, the other Steve?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Steven Carpenter.
No, no, no.
Too many Steves.
No, Steve from New York. Um, we've been blessed with the opportunity to go and join Forever Wild Outdoors, and we're going to go and do a nuisance hunt with them. So that's coming up pretty soon here. We'll have to punch the final dates on
With
it.
the rifle, right?
The rifle. That's a rifle hunt.
There ain't nothing like sitting there with a rifle, baby.
So we're excited. If you guys haven't checked those guys out, go and check them out. We had them on the podcast not too long ago. I got to sit down with them, so we'll be recording with those guys, doing some live podcasts. I feel up there in camp and just kind of kicking the deer season off right.
You gonna bring the wall tent?
No, no, not bringing the wall tent. It would just be fun. So it's good to be back at home and dry, though. I'm gonna say that. Like
I'm still drying some things out, but
I feel like I was
feet
soaking.
were wet for 3 days straight.
Dude, my Krispies are just caked with mud, bro.
Well, that's a good way to break them in, though. You know that, right?
It, yeah, yeah, with horse shit.
Yeah, yeah. Get them wet and wear them till they're dry.
Oh, well, it wasn't that bad.
No, no, it was good. I mean, honestly, the weather was good all weekend. We had that one, what was it, like 4:30 Friday night. It got a little sketchy, and then Friday night, and then the rest of the weekend was beautiful.
Right.
So, a
Well,
lot of,
man.
a lot of good food.
Oh, dude, I swear to God, like I Sunday morning I woke up, dude. Like, Stevie with the spatulas, bro. He was like a hibachi chef. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, bro, it's 7:30 in the morning. Like
6.
6, you said?
Chris and Lydia have the best story though from Friday night. They were leaving and like all hell was breaking loose and like everybody was like in panic mode, tying their tents down and batting down the hatches for the storm that was coming in that night. And I'm just over there grilling away like zero fucks given. Like I don't care. But we were already tied down. Like we had every rope and stake we owned. Like at that point, like what are we gonna do? It is what it is. Either it's gonna, either we're filming Twisters 3 tonight or not. But either way, we're gonna have our bellies full of some good food.
We ate so good, and it was fun. I had such a blast with everybody, and I mean, it's just we were full the whole entire time. We got into camp the first night. Everybody was at the film festival, and we were just staking down, getting ready because we knew it was going to be a long, hard weekend, whether the storm hit us or it didn't. But we had fun. We got to hang out with a lot of people. We didn't do as much work as we wanted to or thought we were going to, but we were able to record a really good podcast with Patrick from Bearded Buck. So that's what's coming on here next. You guys will have to tune into all social media platforms to watch that. We are going to cut loose out of here. Unless Stevie's got something else, man.
No.
No. You got anything big plans? Any good stuff showing up on camera yet or?
Honestly, it's been a little slow lately. I just had a bearded hen on camera right before we hit record though, so it's like kind of funny because it's like fall and I'm thinking about deer, and then I see pictures of turkeys. I'm like, ooh, turkeys.
Bro, speaking of, I called you about it, but I don't
Yeah.
think I told everybody about this. This was actually pretty cool. So I was in a residential neighborhood working in my hometown, and I had just left the job. It's like it's getting to that point where the birds are ready to fly up, and I pull up on this neighborhood and I see two hens walking across the road. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. One of them had a beard, so I'm like, oh, I think it's a Jake. So I start to pull up on them, and they're all hens with poults. There probably have been 35 of these things, and I start filming, and I'm watching them, and the first one goes by, beard. Second hen, beard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 poults go by. Another hen, beard. Another hen, beard. I'm like, are you kidding me? There was probably 4 or 5 bearded hens in this one giant flock of hens and poults, and I couldn't believe it. From small little beards to long beards, 6, 7, 8 inches, and it was every single one of them. They say it's 1 in 10,000 when I was doing research after I had shot mine, but I
No,
don't.
I think it's changed. Maybe back then, but I
Yeah,
think they've exploded.
it's crazy, and I don't. And one of the
Made in
things that
America,
I've
build back better. It's got
it's
bearded heads everywhere now.
2024. You
Tying your hair.
identify it. You know what it is? It's the Toms and Jakes identifying as hens.
Yeah.
They can't be shot, or trying to, anyways. It was crazy to see, and especially
It's almost like a 2-year-old button dough.
2.5-year-old.
And a half-year-old button dough.
It's kind of funny because like they are super super like aggressive, right? Like bearded hens are super aggressive. So I start and start kiki running at it. This thing like goes full strut in this lady's backyard, dude, and starts. I'm like, all right, cool. It was cool to see. Cool to see. Just different, but cool to see. So, but it's not deer season. But I'm still thinking about turkeys.
Oh, it's close, dude.
I know
Close.
it
Like
is.
a month away. We got 4 weeks. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think to mention that too. We got the new saddles in, the new Mavericks.
Yeah.
Uh Thoroughly impressed. Like I'm freaking psyched to jump in that thing. I've been playing with it a little bit. I'm actually, as soon as we get done recording, I got some stuff from Amazon, some what would you call it, shot cord, and some little plastic carabiners and stuff like that. I'm gonna get it all rigged up and get that thing hunt ready and just start dialing in my system.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I totally agree. It was I'm thoroughly impressed with the saddle. We had it out hanging out at Hunt Stock with us to kind of show everybody. We had a ton of people sitting it. I think 2 people or 3 people bought it while they were at Hunt Stock. Um, so for you guys that want to buy the new Maverick,
Oh,
you head on over to latitudeoutdoors.com and you can use the promo code Outdoor Drive on that one. Save yourself some. I think it's like $169.
which is insane. I mean,
Or just a saddle, right?
Yeah, but if you're already in a saddle, like if you already have sticks and a platform and a saddle with ropes and all that stuff, and you have everything,
You want to
you
upgrade?
want to upgrade, like that's a steal, dude. For a
Just-
brand new, just hit hot off the press saddle for $169.
That's a smoking deal.
So
So
comfortable too, man.
I couldn't believe how comfortable it was, like, out of the package. I'm excited to, like, compare it against the Lone Star when that comes out. Like, I cannot wait. Like, that's to put the two of them side to side. I would put the Maverick up against any saddle right now, as it is. Like, it's definitely super.
It at first impression, it almost like because I've been running the Method too, right? You're
Right.
the classic. It almost covers like top of the where I put the top panel on my Method 2. So
Hmm.
top of the top panel to bottom of the bottom panel, it covers the same area, but you don't have that gap between the panels.
Right.
So I'm covering the same space and it's supporting the same areas, but I don't have that gap where my ass is like between two panels. It just cradles everything. Like it I'm super pumped, man. Like
Well,
I had no complaints before, but I think life just got that much better in this thing.
so the thing you have to remember too about the Maverick over all saddles, it is the lightest saddle on the market right now. It's coming in at 21 ounces.
Mm,
There's not one on the market. The 4-inch webbing that's on the bottom, that's number one in its kind. There is no other saddle on the market that holds to having such a thing. And with that, you can fold it up, and you're still streamlined like the Method is. So you're talking just a waistband as you're going in. I mean, the lightest piece of equipment, and it's super comfortable. And I mean, there's really nothing like it on the market.
Dude, I did the math the other day. I don't remember the number, but it was basically like my saddle, my Rebel platform, and my Carbon SS sticks total was like 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
That people are rocking tree stands that are more than 10 pounds, let alone the sticks in your harness and all that other stuff.
So true.
Like
It's so
that's from the ground to hunt height, hunt ready in 10 pounds.
well. Think about all the guys that are out there with trying to um film and all the other things that go along with it. I mean, you're talking. I mean, that's a serious piece of equipment.
Mm.
So speaking of filming, let's get Patrick on the line, dude. Let's go and do this. We're gonna go off live. We're gonna get Patrick on, and then you guys can catch us all back on all social media.
He's waiting in the green room.
Yes. He's been waiting in the green room for a week. So, well, go and check out the podcast, and we appreciate all you. And congratulations to you guys that have all won the giveaway.
Bye, everybody.